Shalom. I would like to begin a lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone who have taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth, the 100% truth out there on the highways and the byways, the Aki. So let's you few sisters out there listening and learning. To you also I say Shalom, the Akwat. Just want to come at y'all with something quick and Lord willing edifying. And this is a topic I've already done a lesson on, so this isn't anything new, but it's resurfacing. I just want to make a lesson on it. So that being said, Lord willing, the lesson is edifying to those out there listening and watching.
City below Los Angeles that's been there for God knows how long, called Subtropolis. I'm sorry, what? I've never heard of such a thing, but I just saw a video today and now my mind is blown because I've been obsessing over the fires and all the random information that I'm getting from people that live there, from the news, from TikTok. A lot of things in my mind don't add up with these fires. And I'm sure a lot of you agree with me. I've heard some theories, some a little way over here, but they also make sense. Some way over here, but those also make sense too. So there's an underground city, and the video, if you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, find the video now. It was called Subtropolis. But they keep it was giving Raiders of the Lost Ark vibe. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, you're going to find city below.
Check this shit out. I promise you, y'all gonna start seeing this probably in the next 2-3 years. Silo residences, 144 stories underground. Mark my words, y'all about to start seeing a lot of shit like this in different cities, towns, states, whatever. But it's coming.
The silo residences, where being underground means moving up. Make deeper connections with other inhabitants inside the on-site cafeteria, providing organic farm-to-tray meals grown right beneath your feet. And sleep deeper as you retreat into peaceful and almost inescapable isolation. Several units are available across a range of levels, including starter options for those who desire a little less control. With so much at your doorstep, you'll never go anywhere else. So lock yourself in today.
Just out here in the pollution and all that, they're gonna be down there. Check this shit out. I promise you, y'all gonna.
No, I'm not sure how real this first clip is. That second one that this person showed, though, definitely. And then this one is just 144. That's the spirit, man. I've actually seen, reports of those silo type living facilities, you could say, being reported as well. So that's not far off. And this in general, man, Esau Edom is always trying to dig into the earth, return to the underground world. And then on top of that, man, they have civilizations underground. They have living quarters underground, bunkers, but then also full cities underground, man. And it all just lines up with the scriptures. You can't deny prophecy. But I was gonna say that silo one that he showed reminds me of the second Matrix movie when they all, were living underground. I believe they had that little city underground. I believe it was an underground city. I think it was an underground city. The underground city in the Matrix Reloaded is Zion, the last human-held sanctuary located deep inside the Earth's core. It serves as the physical home for humanity's free resistance. That's the spirit that perfected. It's called Zion. and it's in a in a somewhat of end times type movie, prophecy type movie, prophetic type movie. But that's kind of what that reminded me of, the Silos. Because if you look at that movie, you know, it kind of built up the same. You know, they have shows like Fallout and whatnot as well. I'm gonna go ahead and cut right to the point. It says the Most High Power's judgment is unavoidable, man. So you know, there's no denying that. Amos 9:1, it says, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down, right? So it says in the NLT, even if they dig down to the place of the dead, which is the underworld, you know, not hell as people think it, because hell is just a condition or mind state, you know. We're actually living in hell right now. It's hell on earth. Because there is no peace on earth. You know, the wicked are in rulership. All there is death and mourning. But when it says hell, it means the underworld, or like the ground, pretty much. As you will lay the dead to rest, you put them in the ground, of course. It says, I will reach down and pull them up. Even if they climb up into the heavens, I'll bring them down. You know, they've tried to build civilizations and whatnot on different planets. Or even trying to, live in outer space, or on aircrafts and whatnot. And it says, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, which is a mountain, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, because they have civilizations underneath the waters as well in the ocean. It says, thence will I command the serpent, which is Leviathan, and he shall bite them. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them, and I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. And it says in verse 3 in NLT, it says, even if they hide at the very top of Mount Carmel, I will search them out and capture them. Even if they hide at the bottom of the ocean, I will send the sea serpent after them to bite them. You know, they have civilizations carved out of mountains, man. You know, these rich elites have been known and reported to be hiding in mountains and have bunkers and whatnot in mountains. It says, even if their enemies drive them into exile, I will command the sword to kill them there. I am determined to bring disaster upon them and not to help them. You know? And it's just talking about Esau, even, man, the troglodyte, the cave dweller. Okay, let me see if I can get this. They want to dig into the earth as a means of escaping prophecy, but it's not going to work like that, you know. Slocky, let me see. I always forget which. chapter this is in. I knew it was at 16. Revelation 6. Revelation 6 and 12, it says, the sixth seal, terror. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. Right? And that earthquake just resembles when these nukes start flying and hitting, touch down in Babylon the Great, man. It says, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. You know, when figs hit the ground, it makes a loud noise. And these missiles are the arrows that the Lord's going to shoot. The ICBMs, they're going to look like falling stars, right? It says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, resembling a mushroom cloud, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. That's just showing you the magnitude of these missiles' power. That's why these people are trying to hide, because they know that since their kingdom is coming to an end, Esau Edom is known to crash out and be a bitch and try and take the easy way out. They're trying to drag everyone down with them. You know, this is just a World War III being brewed in the making. So they can't take anything like a man, so they're going to try and take everybody out. And as a means of escaping their judgment, they want to try and go and hide, dig into the earth, make bunkers, you know, create civilizations underneath the ground, hide in the mountains and whatnot, which is what we're gonna see right here. But evidently the Lord's still gonna search them out and destroy them. It says, verse 15, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, Yahushua, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, okay? For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand, right? You know, it says something along those lines in I was going to say the Good News Translation, but I meant the Apocrypha. It says something along those lines in the Apocrypha, man. We can get this and I'm going to end it off here. Jeremiah 49 and verse 16. Jeremiah 49 and verse 15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee in the pride of thine heart. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. Also Edom shall be a desolation, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Esau Edom has brought this great judgment upon themselves, and in due time the Lord will reward them everything that they deserve. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying to those out there listening and watching. I'm going to close it off there by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors unto the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who have taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And until next time, I say Shalom Israel, Shalom. And as always, we're one day closer to the kingdom, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Shalom Israel, Shalom.